Dimacheroni, and welcome to Siyanqoba Beetroot Support Group. I'm Jason. I'm part of Siyanqoba, a support group for people living openly with HIV. Each week, we get together to talk about issues that affect us, from positive living to sex and sexuality. USiyanqoba, uhlelo lwakho lokuphila kangcono ne-HIV. If you disclose publicly, that's stressful on its own. It's very difficult, and sometimes you risk people seeing you and saying, "Oh, Primrose oil on AIDS," you know, or if you go to the shopping mall, people say, "Oh, there's the AIDS guy." You risk things like that. It's important that somebody finds that, you know, what works for them in that environment, but also to say that gradually, I mean, I only disclosed to my family 3 years after my diagnosis. At the time, I felt and I knew that my family was ready. I had prepared them for that. The first 3 years after my diagnosis, nobody really wanted to have anything to do with me. So it's not only women who face that, I think men in general face that. And also the view that people have about men, that men are perpetrators of rape and abuse and stuff like that. But it's in a sense, I would like to see a situation where men are looked as role models, as people who are bringing in a positive light and saying that, you know what, before we go out, before we get into sexual activities, here is my status, this is what you need to know. Who important, I think, for everyone or positive, or ha opportunistic infection e hlahela la ile eng ntho e le hore aya ka hlahela mo mmeleng ha so ka a bona before, ha o hlahela something a ye clinicing so that a thole early treatment of any opportunistic infection e hlahela. Certain barriers in using safer sex, even though we know it is safe. So I think those are some of the issues that people need to be talking about and say, you know, it kills the mood, it wastes time. I'm on right now and I have to go get a condom, I have to put it on. And sometimes it takes more than a minute to put it on for some people who don't know how to put it on, you know, properly. So I think once people get used to using it and loving it, you know, they'll actually get to use it all the time. It won't be a problem. There is no right way to disclose or no magic formula. You have to do what is right for you when it is right for you. Find someone you can trust to help you work through your issues. Your lay counselor or a nurse at the clinic should be available to help. You can also contact organizations in your community for help. We hope that you've enjoyed the show and are feeling the Siyanqoba spirit, that together we can beat it.